Hey, Scorpio, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is Rocky Balboa. I'm kidding. This is your February 2026 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Scorpio, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio. What's going on, Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I don't know if you're giving up on something or you're letting something go or you're just like, whatever, it is what it is, or perhaps it could be a temporary feeling. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Nine of Swords, man. Nine of Swords is your overall energy. Stressed, overthinking, anxiety. Maybe that's the feeling that I was getting. Maybe just it is what it is. I want to give up. I don't even want to think about it anymore. But like I said, it could be just a temporary feeling and then going back to that, or perhaps not even feeling like that anymore. I don't know. Again, we shall see. You have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. Could have it in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be. Queen of Wands, though, is an energy of somebody who is confident. She's attractive. I'm not even surprised that she shows up in your reading, because a lot of the times that I do Scorpio readings, I get the Queen of Wands as the card that's indicating Scorpio, as opposed to getting the Queen of Cups. Which I'm not too surprised, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Mars is that warrior planet. It's very fire-like. So Scorpio is kind of like the fire sign of the water signs kind of thing. Let's see. Your challenge is the Three of Cups. Now, it could be coming together, reuniting with someone, or celebrating something, or just feeling happy with somebody. In the foundation, you have the King of Wands now. Now you have a couple. We'll get there. You have the Four of Cups in the past, a sense of dissatisfaction. For some, this can be feeling like something was a missed opportunity. I don't know. To me, I get more of the feeling of just contemplating the cups that are here in the water. It almost seems like something repetitive, because clearly right behind them, there's another brand new cup that's being offered. And now, I don't necessarily think he's not aware of it. I just think he's like, because the feeling of the Four of Cups is like, yeah, okay, great, that's there. I don't even have the energy to turn it around, because look, 1, 2, 3, this is going to be the fourth one over here in the water. Is it going to be the same? Is it going to be different? I don't know. Four of Cups in the past. On your mind, you have the High Priestess, observing, quiet, intuition, and your outcome is the World. It is what it is. Done. I'm so done. World card is a card of closing off cycles. It's also a card of accomplishment. But again, we shall see what's going on here with you. Why is this King of Wands here in the foundation? the Five of Cups, the Tower, the Nine of Cups. I get the sense of trying hard to not be this in the past. Hey, Brittany, to not be in that feeling of the Four of Cups. I don't think you want to repeat the past. I think you are so done in the sense of like, I'm done feeling like the Five of Cups, the sense of sadness. Maybe for some, it's inability to get over things of the past, or just a sense of like, I can't even see the positive anymore because I'm so focused on these cups that keep spilling. Now, the Tower could be something that happened all of a sudden. Uh, and then the Nine of Cups. It could be possible that, I don't know if this is happening now or it's going to happen. You could be getting what you want, but thinking to yourself, is this even what I want anymore? Do I even want this? Because I also get kind of the sense of I don't feel that same vigor, if that's the word, the same passion, the same oomph as you once had about something or someone. I also get the sense that somebody could be feeling this way about you. Maybe a sense of regret or a loss. And then all of a sudden, kind of just realizing what they want. And then in the current energy, that Queen of Wands could be you. Now let's see what that is. Hold on, because this could go in a few different ways. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. I just feel like a wave of emotions all over the place, but on the surface level, it's not being presented like that. I also get this, I feel like this is a little bit all over the place. I also get the sense of being easily triggered, being easily angered, because there's such heightened emotions. Now, with this Queen of Wands, this looks like a slow moving energy, keeping to oneself, trying to ground oneself emotionally, trying to, just go with the flow, attract what is aligned with me kind of type of energy. But I also get the sense of wanting, for some, it's wanting a reconciliation or just wanting peace, things to flow naturally, to flow well. Why is the Three of Cups here as the challenge? Magician, Fool, Hanged Man. Yeah. So there's this manifesting, jumping into something, or maybe a new beginning, starting something anew, but there is a pause, there is a stuckness here. So for some of you, it is about a reconciliation. I also get the sense of like a hesitation. I'm not doing something again. I don't want to repeat something. Why is the Four of Cups in the past? Hey, Andy. The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups. How do you have such positive cards for the Four of Cups in the past? So this indicates things going in the right direction. Okay, so the energy that was presented is for things to move forward, for things to go in the right direction, for things to go into some sort of partnership, or I almost get the sense of a healthiness of something. But again, somebody either regrets something, one, or this could be both, and the other is the energy is there for things to go in the right direction. However, the Four of Cups is indicating to me it's like, yeah, great. Great, it's supposed to go in the right direction. And yeah, I had that feeling before and it was, but then it turned around and I don't want to be fooled again. So I'm getting both of those. Let's see what Three of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Chariot keeps coming out. So for the High Priestess, you have the Chariot, the Strength card, the Knight of Cups. I don't know if you sense that there is going to be some sort of movement where they're going to come and approach you. Maybe this is what you're wanting, but not saying anything with the High Priestess. I also get the sense of moving forward. Now, moving forward could be moving forward from this situation, moving forward from this person. It could be, I'm setting this situation aside and I'm moving forward with other things. Because this goes back to what I said in the beginning of like, it is what it is. I'm done stressing about something. Why is, let's see what this Nine of Swords is. Why is that the overall energy? Two of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ten of Swords. There's a bit of like, I don't know if it's confusion, fear, or perhaps a sense of just like saying, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because I get this. So the Two of Pentacles to me is either something is up in the air or there's a lot going on. Something isn't necessarily stable because the Two of Pentacles is kind of like a seesaw. And then you have the Empress, which is growth, expansion, it's feminine energy, and feminine energy is about feeling relaxed, feeling at ease, feeling taken care of, feeling good because there is something that's being created, right? It's like if you think about it, the Empress is this pregnant woman, and in this case, she doesn't look pregnant here, but now it doesn't have to be a literal pregnancy, but it's about that creation. And for something to create, for something to be manifested, the energy cannot be tense. If a woman is pregnant and she's constantly tense or stressed, that's going to affect the child. No? Yes. So she needs to feel this in this relaxed mode. She needs to feel taken care of because there's something inside of her that is growing. And to not be literal, it's that, and that's how manifestation works. For what it is that you want to manifest, you have to be in this energy for it to be birthed. You get what I'm saying? If you are manifesting, for example, money, you can't be in the energy of lack. You can't be in the energy of not being grateful. You can't be in this energy that does not equal money. It's not possible. It won't click. So I I feel like there's been growth in a particular situation. However, I think there's a lot of fear that something is going to repeat itself or that you're going to suffer or is there light at the end of the tunnel? Now, I also get the sense of I don't know if it's finality. I don't know if there's like an extreme, a feeling of extreme, kind of like, um, when you worry that something, oh my gosh, we're going to break up, or oh my gosh, they're going to fire me, or oh my gosh, this is going to, like, you assume the worst, but you strongly feel it, like intensely, but that's not necessarily the case. I feel like that stress is that type of feeling. Ugh, I don't know if I'm making sense here. What is the world card? You have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords. I get the sense of like, is something over? Someone is questioning, is something over? I also get the feeling of, when somebody does something, or if you yourself, you do something and you're like, oh man, I don't know if I should have done that, but it happened. And now you're kind of like waiting, what's going to happen? That's what it also looks like here. Hold on. Let me see what else comes out. What is this? There's this uncomfortable feeling where it seems like things are okay, but it's almost like your intuition is like, is it not? I need some more information because this is very confusing to me. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Hermit at the bottom. Page of Wands, the Justice, the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I don't know what mess of a reading this was, but maybe that's what the situation feels like, some sort of mess. But in the end, I feel like somebody does some sort of introspection or contemplation. And what they really want is this stability, is this harmony, is this like for things to be balanced. Kind of like, let's make it right, let's do right. I also get the sense of I can't let it go, I can't let you go, I can't be without this. What is going on? Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Some sort of new idea could come about in regards to work or what you're putting your focus on. For some of you, there is a focus more on what feels lighter to your heart, what is more attached to your heart that feels more like you, that gives you a sense of security, stability. For some of you, it's mentally making you feel a little bit saner instead of dealing with crazy things. What is this Page of Cups? Okay, this reading is just all over the place for me right now. If you're wondering if somebody's still attracted to you, yes, there's still an attraction there. There's still a focus of wanting to work things out, wanting to have some sort of new beginning, wanting to feel at home. Somebody may want to apologize or express their feelings. My goodness, this reading is everywhere. What is this? Why is the Five of Swords and the Devil here? Why is that here? Hermit. And what is this Page of Pentacles? Someone wants to do better. They want to do right. I feel like somebody recognizes their own doing, or maybe recognizing self-sabotage. I think there's a recognition here. Now, just because there's a recognition doesn't mean that there's going to be legit change or consistent change. Somebody could be ignoring. You could be ignoring someone. You might be pissed at somebody. And the Nine of Pentacles here. And I also think, like, for some of you're ignoring something. You're not, again, that idea of like, it is what it is, whatever. Just kind of like focus on something else, and that may be helping you to feel a little more clear-headed, maybe be able to focus on other things, on what it is that you want. For some of you, it's healing. You have the Star and the Sun here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? For some of you, I don't know if this is you or somebody else, kind of wanting to either to look like everything is okay so you don't seem bothered. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Or there is this energy of focusing on oneself and whatnot, but with the Seven of Swords, there's a bit of, are you lying to yourself? Are you gaslighting yourself in the sense of this is still on your mind, or you still, or you feel bad about something, or you want a reconciliation, but you're saying no, something of that nature. I feel like somebody is deeply hurt. Hmm. Decision. Bro, this is all over the place because I also get that the other person could feel on guard. The other person may want to let go of this as well, in the sense of like letting bygones be bygones. Let's just leave the past in the past. But there isn't really a letting go. And there's this energy of, okay, let's fix this. Let's do something. Let's make this stable. But is anything really being done about it? For some of you, you're dealing with someone who needs to put in extra effort. Perhaps someone's approach is not the best approach. I also waiting to see the truth or clarity or proof. Ace of Swords. I don't have any more cards. And I feel like I keep repeating myself because there is this sense of, regardless what you're dealing with, there is a sense of there is a sense of wanting to let something go, but not letting it go. So, for example, for some of you, and it could be a mix of things, it could be one thing in particular, it could be kind of like, I'm just going to give very easy example. I want to let go of this relationship, but I can't. I want to let go of this judgment, this argument, this resentment, but I can't. I want to let go of this disagreement, but I can't. I want to let go of this job, but I can't. And it just kind of seems like it's going in circle again and again. And I feel almost like a tear of wanting to repair something while also telling yourself again, is it worth it? That's what I get. Or like, let me let bygones be bygones, but are they really going to be bygones? Because they're going to be more like, not bygone, more like by my side for me to overthink and constantly sitting with it. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, but I think I probably should do another reading. How much is it? 27 minutes. My goodness. Let's get an oracle card. And I don't know if I'm going to do a separate video or if I'm just going to do a whole other story. Because either this was very specific or maybe it was just a reading that needed to come out. Faith. Faith. Mm, faith. Let's see what faith says, because you got to have faith. Faith, the faith, faith. Telling my age. Faith. Peggy is terrified. Man, I love these cards. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she's holding a royal purple brick, thinking it's a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her to not give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. So, like it was being said, wanting to let go of something, not wanting to let go of something, thinking something. There's a lot of maybe even the word I feel like is a little harsh, but it could be on the side of like paranoia. That is kind of a cliche Scorpio trait. It doesn't have to be you, it could be the other person. Let's keep going. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen your situation. Your greatness awaits. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Keywords: gifts, muse, fear, narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. We are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and don't allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they'll suffer. It's time to deliver your message. Well, I don't even know what to say about that one. Are you living your past into your future? Faith is the unspoken element here. All intentions are fulfilled with the help of spirit. All right. I think I will do another reading for you, but I think I'm going to do a separate video just because I feel like if I do another reading, you're welcome, Andy. I feel like if I do another reading right now, it could pick up on a different energy or situation, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I need to shake this one off first and try to focus on the Sagittarius reading, do that one, and then be able to do a bonus Scorpio reading. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Brittany, Andy, the faith card, yeah. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.